Welcome back, astronauts. In this video, I'm going to talk about the future of Starfield and how a brand new technology could change the way Bethesda and Microsoft create future games, as well as DLC for Starfield. And yes, this could even mean that upcoming games like Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6 could have faster production cycles in the future. Also, I'm going to talk about a huge advancement coming to NPCs in role-playing games, which will allow you to talk directly to NPCs utilizing a microphone and literally have real-time conversations with them. This is pretty insane stuff. You definitely want to see it. And I'll be talking with you all and replying to your top comments as well, which is always fun. So astronauts, let's travel across the galaxy and talk all things Starfield. So let's first talk about the new technology that will rapidly change game development, including how fast games are actually produced, and this could potentially affect upcoming DLC for Starfield, as well as upcoming games like Fallout 5 and even Elder Scrolls 6. And recently, NVIDIA founder and CEO Jensen Huang did a presentation and revealed NVIDIA's new AI supercomputer. And this could literally change the world. I know that sounds like an over-exaggeration, but it's true. This new supercomputer is so massive that it weighs over 40,000 pounds, which is the equivalent of 4 elephants. That's an insane number, but you're probably wondering, how does this new AI supercomputer relate to Starfield, Bethesda, and Microsoft? Well, during the presentation, Jensen Huang revealed that the first companies that will be able to tap into this AI supercomputer are Google, Meta, and yes, you guessed it, Microsoft, who of course owns Bethesda and Starfield. This is an exclusive group of billion-dollar companies that will be able to tap into this never-before-seen technology, so it's a pretty big deal for them all to want to be involved with this supercomputer. So now let's take a listen to what Jensen Huang had to say at the presentation about this.
I wonder if this can play Crisis. Only gamers know that joke. So this is our brand new Grace Hopper AI supercomputer. It is one giant GPU. We're so excited that Google Cloud, Meta, and Microsoft will be the first companies in the world to have access, and they will be doing exploratory research on the pioneering front, the boundaries of artificial intelligence with us.
So not only will Microsoft be doing exploratory research with this new supercomputer, but during the presentation, NVIDIA also confirmed that this new generation of AI will be used for nearly every single industry in existence. And with gaming being such a huge component of Microsoft, with companies like Bethesda working on Starfield, you bet that one of Microsoft's main goals will be to tap into this AI. And this way, they'll be able to rapidly decrease development time for their games and make the whole process much more efficient, which in turn should save them millions of dollars over the next 10 years. And one of these goals will be to produce games far quicker than before while still maintaining the game's scope and size. And if you look at a game like Starfield, the dev team at Bethesda is already utilizing AI and procedural generation to create over 1,000 planets in the game. Todd Howard even stated it would be nearly impossible to handcraft an entire planet the old-fashioned way, so the use of procedurally generated content is becoming a necessity in order to make these massive galaxies. Now, just imagine what Microsoft and Bethesda could do with this AI supercomputer from NVIDIA. And on top of all of this, NVIDIA also showed off their AI game NPCs. In their demo, the person playing the game talked directly to the NPC using a microphone, and the NPC responded in real time. All of the dialogue, voice, and animations are all generated in real time by the AI. And yes, it does seem a bit rigid for the first test run, but I think in the next couple of years, this technology will be way more advanced than what we're seeing here. Here is the AI NPC demo in action, and keep in mind that the player by the name of Kai is using his microphone to talk directly to the AI NPC, who then in turn responds to the player in real time with non-scripted dialogue. Take a listen.
Hey Jen, how are you?
Unfortunately, not so good.
How come?
I am worried about the crime around here. It's gotten bad lately. My ramen shop got caught in the crossfire.
Can I help?
If you want to do something about this, I have heard rumors that the powerful crime lord Kuman Aoki is causing all sorts of chaos in the city. He may be the root of this violence.
I'll talk to him. Where can I find him?
I have heard he hangs out in the underground fight clubs on the city's east side. Try there.
Okay, I'll go.
Be careful, Kai.
Of course, this is just the first demo, and as I said before, it does feel and sound a bit rigid, but the fact that all of the NPCs' dialogue, voice, and animation were all generated by AI shows the potential for this tech. So that AI was actually listening to what the player was saying, literally comprehending it, and then coming up with its own response in real time. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bethesda experiments with this same tech for some of their upcoming games, where you can simply talk to their NPCs in real time, either using a microphone, by typing something into the keyboard, or simply using generated prompts that you select with a controller. And there's some more crazy predictions happening with AI as well. Another huge prediction from the NVIDIA presentation was the fact that AI technology will advance by 1 million times in the next 10 years. If this is true, we can expect video game development to rapidly increase in efficiency like we've never seen before. Take a listen to what Jensen Huang had to say about the growth of AI over the next 10 years, which is pretty mind-blowing.
In 5 years, we improved the computer graphics by 1,000 times. In 5 years, using artificial intelligence and accelerated computing. Moore's law is probably currently running at about 2 times. 1,000 times in 5 years is 1 million times in 10. We're doing the same thing in artificial intelligence. Question is, what can you do when your computer is 1 million times faster?
Now, of course, there are some drawbacks to AI, like how it could impact the job industry and the economy overall, including the games industry, of course. But my hope is that with regulations and the proper use of AI, people will be able to keep their jobs while utilizing AI to produce even more content much quicker. So again, I want to see people keep their jobs, of course. That is so important. We don't want AI to become our enemy. We definitely want it to become our friend. And we certainly don't want any Terminators being birthed from this supercomputer. So let me know what you think about AI and how it will affect the gaming industry and future game releases by companies like Bethesda by leaving a comment down below. I love reading your comments. And speaking of comments, let's jump over to your top comments right now. Alright, so let's start off with Universal Wisdom 3416's comment, who says, the fact that other game developers are squirming trying to release their game around Starfield's release date just hypes me up so much more. This game could actually be Game of the Year. Every day feels like a month. Totally agree with this statement. The wait for this game has been very difficult, to say the least. I don't know about you guys, but it actually feels like time is slowing down, like Universal Wisdom just pointed out. And yeah, the fact that all these developers are squirming to avoid Starfield's release date is a true testament to the hype surrounding this game, you know. So again, hopefully it lives up to the hype on launch day, and hopefully this wait is well worth it. And now let's take a look at what Scorn7682 said. They said, I know there's been some real flops like Redfall and Gollum, but the amount of quality games we've had lately is insane. And we still have Remnant 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, Stalker 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Space Marine 2, plus I just picked up Wasteland 3 for 80% off in the Steam sale, and I've got my eye on Aliens Dark Descent. What a great year to be a gamer. Indeed, this year has been absolutely crazy with the game launches. And I'm also a racing fan, by the way, so I'm including Forza Motorsport in there, The Crew, Motorfest. There are so many games coming out this year. Still, it's mind-blowing. And like you said, Remnant 2, Baldur's Gate 3, all of these games, including Starfield, of course, we're eating pretty good this year when it comes to gaming. So sound off, everyone, in the comments. What games are you looking forward to playing most in 2023? We still have a lot of games releasing. Of course, mine is definitely Starfield and a lot of other games as mentioned in that list. And I really enjoy talking all things Starfield and reading your top comments in this video. But we have come to the end of another video, but I'll be back for more in upcoming videos as we continue to count down to the launch launch of Starfield. So hit that like button if you're enjoying the content, and also don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll be back for more. See you later, astronauts. Take it easy and see you later.